All right, music of Kontihene featuring Kofi B. Classic. Wow. Kontihene, good morning and welcome.
Good morning.
It's been a long time coming.
I know.
Finally, you're here.
Good morning to your listeners.
All right, now, this is a very good song. In fact, you have very good songs. Very, very good songs. What do you do with these kind of songs? You put them out and, yeah, they're just on radio and that's it. What do you do with them?
It's deeper than that.
Okay, so when you say it's deeper than that, what does that mean?
Gifts, I think if someone understands a gift, what they do is that they pay close attention to it. You know, I don't record desperate songs that I need to chase them all the time, you know, because I know that if I release a song today and you don't feel it, I'll give you time. You'll catch up with the song. So I don't desperately chase songs that as if it's the only thing that I can do. I put it out there. Those who are marking me closely, they get access to it. Those who are not, I just give them time to discover it. I get these messages all the time on my social media platform, especially on YouTube and Amazon. People like, how did I just came across this song today? Maybe the song has been there for years, you know? So you just give people time to make their own discovery.
Does that mean you are not hungry? When I say you are not hungry, I mean in all aspects. I mean, some people record songs. I mean, they go through the pain because they need to feed. Does that mean that music is not pain or is not something that you make ends meet with?
No, there are there are songs that you can't force it on people, especially the one that you just played. Especially the songs like Beverly, songs like Etumosum, Jinyame. I have songs that you just need. It's time, you know. People just catch up with it. Songs like Asisa, I was promoting Akitesia, but I just, you know, chalk for Asisa. A time came that people has to, you know, get it. You don't. There are some songs, and trust me, you can't force it on people. With time, they will make their own discovery.
If you're promoting a song and it's not catching up, or people are not really buying into the idea, how does it feel?
Great.
You feel great.
Yeah, it means that the song is too ahead of time. With time, people catch up with it. You were playing a song from Kujenchi this morning.
Honeymoon is over.
Yeah. How many years now?
It's been quite a while.
Does it still sound good?
It sounds beautiful.
Yeah. So that's music for you. Give people time to make their own discovery, because there are certain things about songs that when you put it out there, the listener is not feeling the message that very time. What do? Force it on the listener? No. Respect them. With time, they'll catch up with it.
Does it make you feel sometimes that I think I didn't put out the right product?
No, not at all. Not at all. It's a message. Keep it there. It's just like a book. That there are certain people are still reading old books today, you know, because somebody recommended it or they discovered it. So that's how I see music. But there are some songs that, I mean, some songs can travel or promote itself more than you, the artist. And those songs, when you happen to get one or two, you count yourself blessed because it has catch fire easily. But the ones that don't catch fire easily, relax for it. Songs like my songs like Megazege, I started promoting the song with Megastar. We're having difficulties with it. I just relax for the song. But right now, it's somebody's favorite song, you know. So if
that song was signed by Megastar, produced by Megastar.
Yeah, produced by Megastar.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Give people time, and they will make their own discovery.
That song was produced by Kojenchi.
It was produced by Kojenchi, Dan Grau, and Kojenchi.
Wow.
Yeah.
What's your relationship with Kojenchi now?
Amazing. Yeah, great.
after Megazege, well, it looked as if he had taken his hands off you. I mean, that was the feeling we had.
Oh no, he's busy with other things, and he has so many responsibilities, and me too. I'm a grown-ass man. I also have some tasks to fulfill, but we have cool relationship.
How did you get him to produce a song for you? I know, just as you said, Kojenchi is very busy, and it's never easy for Kojenchi to pen down songs or spend time in the studio, to press a key. I know how difficult it is and how busy he is as a person.
It was a season, and it just happened. Yeah.
Did you pay him?
Oh no, not a dime.
So he spent time recording.
No, you can't pay Kojenchi.
No, well, he's human.
No. When it comes to music, I don't think Kojenchi is too much obsessed with money. You can pay him. It will be a sign of disrespect. How much can you pay him?
Well, depending on how much he charges you.
No, his talent, you can pay his talent. Yeah. Especially when you are in creative space. All the people that he has worked with, I've never...
Please speak up.
All the people that he has worked with, I've never seen or heard anybody saying that Kojenchi took this from me. No.
You speak... You have this mild approach each time you sit behind the microphone. In the studio. I mean, I've heard you on countless occasions speak like that. But when you are on the microphone working, when you're in the studio working, you are all about screaming and you are very loud. Why that difference?
Music is an art, and you have to put yourself in that role. And it's infectious. I mean, it's I should say it's energy transferring. The energy that you put in the song, that's what the listener feels. So it's transfer of energy. If you put in the energy that you put in your song, the listener or the person enjoying it has to tap the same energy. So it's transferring of energy.
Even if it's a slow song, Kontihene must shout.
Oh no, the one you just played, Beverly, I didn't shout. The one you just played, no shout. It depends on the context or the storyline. If it's a love song, you can release. But if it's a party song, hey, we partying. So
how many albums do you have now?
7.
7?
7 good albums.
7?
Yeah.
Wow.
And they're still selling today.
Is music really paying?
Of course, it depends on the angle that you see it from. It also depends on how much you call more. It's still paying. It's still paying.
How disappointing has it been being a musician?
Disappointing was when I just put my career on hold and focused on Kwabena. That was the very, regrettable state.
When you say a regrettable state,
yeah.
I mean, I remember when you brought me the album.
Yeah.
I mean, it was all rosy. We were very happy. We had gone for lunch. I remember one hot afternoon.
Yeah.
You came over, with this brown envelope, handed me the CDs to share, and Charlie Andy, this is my life, man. Make sure that this thing flies.
No, don't go into details.
Yeah, I remember. The kind of things you said and how you it's like that was your lifetime saving. You were so much into it. So if you say you regret it, what does that mean?
Because other colleagues have tried it, and what did I get from what I produced? What happened? And above all, I have to put my career on hold and concentrate and build a brand for someone. So I think it was stupid of me to do that.
Does it mean that if you put your career on hold or if you help someone, you're stupid? Based on what you're saying?
Yes, not to put yours on hold. Even the scripture says, love your neighbor as thyself. You can't just close yours and build somebody's. It doesn't make sense. Yeah.
Someone built you up?
An artist.
He was an artist.
I'm asking you, was it
No,
an
I'm asking.
artist?
No, I don't know. I'm asking.
I'm asking you, I've worked with producers, executive producers, and it was strictly business. But I'm saying that me putting my career on hold and building someone's career, that is musically.
Why did you decide to do that?
Because I wanted to create an empire that I will have strong talents that we are all sprouting, you know. But it turned out to be the opposite way.
What made it disappointing? Because I mean, he's such a fine talent. Yes, I got to hear of him from you.
What makes it disappointing?
The music was good,
of
very
course,
fine production.
What makes it disappointing is that you putting yours on hold and building something else. It's just like you building a house, then you stop to complete someone's own or build someone's own from the scratch. Then later on, you know, the goals and the dreams that you were having, it tends to be, you know, the opposite way. Then you have to come and start all over again. That was very depressing.
Did you make money off that album?
Not at all.
Did you spend money on that album?
Yes, you can witness that.
Why didn't you make money of it? I mean, it was your product.
I don't want to do all the whole interview on that.
No. I mean,
subject.
you just brought it up. So
I'm saying that I could have, you know, used the energy to do something else or to just focus on something else. Yeah.
What's your relationship with Kwabena?
Right now, I think when somebody asks me about him, I just say, cool. That's all. I don't say anything more than that.
How did you?
just 4 letter words. Cool. COOL. No, not cold. Cool.
So apart from Kwabena, you've not helped any other artists?
I've worked with many. I've worked with Chrissy P.
It's not about working with them, but helping, lending a helping hand. I mean, yes, this could have been a better experience. From the way you're speaking, you are bitter.
Not bitter.
Disappointed.
Not disappointed. Regret that putting your career on hold.
So you regretted.
Yeah.
So it means you are disappointed.
No.
In yourself that you couldn't.
No. If I'm disappointed, I wouldn't be on my feet by now. But I regretted spending that time. You know, disappointed is too. That means you have no option again. You know.
So apart from him, you've not helped any other artists?
Oh no.
Could it be because of the regret?
No. When you come to the Royal Family Entertainment camp, I assist. I can write for an artist, but not to put mine on hold.
Okay.
And champion someone's cause. That's not going to happen again because I've learned my lessons.
Did you write for Kwabena?
Of course.
Which of the songs did you write for?
I saw the entire chorus.
Pim, pim, pim.
Yeah, and the verses, Trodom, and I don't really remember all the songs, but I had a strong hands on all the songs. Yeah.
Right. So, listeners, in case you just tuned in, you're listening to Showbiz Review. My special guest in the studio is Kontihene. Kontihene is my special guest this morning. Now, when you hear, all of a sudden, this tune is back. Why is it all over? Why is it back?
Because the radio presenters, they are wicked, you know. Yeah.
Why do you make such a statement? Are you saying it jokingly or you're serious about it?
I'm serious.
The radio presenters are wicked.
Yeah, somebody like Prince Chika. When was the last time that he played this song since he
But
came
Prince
to
is
him?
not. Prince
But
is not
recently,
a DJ. He's not a DJ.
No, recently, even last week, he was playing this song because he wanted to tag. Yes, you are one of them, Andy. I'm sorry to say, but you are one of them. See,
this guy wants us to fight this one.
no. You are one of them.
Charlie, call Prince again for me. Call the door for me. Go ahead.
Yeah, you are one of them.
Okay, I'm one of them.
Yeah.
Okay.
Very wicked.
Okay.
This song is 2 decades,
Right.
old. It's lying somewhere, chalked for its own, Then all of a sudden, because there is a gentleman who bears the same name, is in crisis. So you want to tag this beautiful song to what is going on. I think it's not fair.
I don't remember the last time I played this song. Besides,
What about Prince?
I've never heard Prince play the song. Besides,
Do
this song.
you listen to Hitz at all, Andy?
Why don't I listen to hits?
Then Prince played this song last week.
Well,
Find out.
Probably I was in a meeting. Or something.
Check out with your DJs as well. And you ask, why is this song all
But
popping
it's
up
a
now?
but it's a beautiful song.
It's a beautiful song, but not this season. It's very sensitive issue. People's money are in drain, and it's very sensitive. I don't want you guys to tag my song to it.
So is that why you are tagging DJs as wicked?
You don't play my old song. Why now? Because
But me, I always play your old songs.
No, because there is sensitive issue going on, and you just want to tag me to it. No, spare me that. Why?
You've had some issues with radio presenters.
We work together. It's like you living in a house.
Don't come, my friend. Come here.
No. It's
My friend, come.
Andy. It's like you living in a house with a woman. Always there will be some issues here and there. I work with radio presenters, so obviously there should be issues here and there.
Which problem do you have with presenters?
Presenters? Do you want to talk? Do you want me to talk about what the problem that I have with you?
Why not? Just go ahead. Which problem do you have, or problems do you have with radio presenters?
Why is it that when you release new song, then they start playing old songs? Why is it that they'll sit on radio, hype a Nigerian artist to the mask, then when their relative is down or when they're having funeral, they want you to come over? I want them to call Don Jazzy and P Square to go and just help them out. What I hate is presenter calling me that, hey, I have a funeral, let's go to my village. Meanwhile, you sit on radio, you play Nigerian music. Why don't you call those artists? So sometimes I don't understand them. Not long ago, a couple of guys started saying, let's play Ghana music.
Support your own.
Support your own. I think they took off very well. Then they start. A time came, you people, you keep playing Nigerian songs like you don't have an artist in Ghana. It's sad. That's some of the things that I get depressed about it sometimes, because when you go to China, it will be hard for you to hear American song or a song from other continent popping in their zone. When you go to Nigeria, you can hear Ghanaian song there. I'm not against Nigerian music or whatever. When you go to Tanzania, they have built their own. They have huge star. Go to the northern region of Ghana. We have Fancy Garden, the Kawa Stones. They are all strong artists. How many times do you hear their songs being played in the capital? It's sad. It's like we don't want to concentrate on the gift that God has placed on this land. Always, all we have to say that they are this, they are arrogant, they are this. Trust me, we play our music on radio. The Musica and the Copyright Association, they are not doing anything for the musicians by having a login system for our songs to be recorded and get paid very well. I'm in Ghana, I get paid from countries like New Zealand, Amsterdam, for people streaming my songs there. But my own country, I don't have data of what is going on. And by the end of the day, instead of for us to just sit down, plan the way forward, when you raise sensitive issues like this, they'll go like, oh, Umwadia, he's too arrogant, he's too proud. See, all the radio owners in Ghana are super comfortable, but they use our products to sell the commercials that you people play on radio every day. Who is logging in? We don't have all these structures. Someone would just record song, strive to record a song, bring it out there. Then it got to a point the radio wants to treat him as an arm robber. It's a mistake for you to bring the song. People be giving you pressure. Give me money here, give me money there. I'm not against promotion, but sometimes I think we should be considerate. See, some people have ventured music. I can give you about 1,000 names that their first production, they just backed off. They never ventured music again because you can't keep up with radio presenters. Some people will take your money and they will go on air, they will never play the music. So these are some of the issues that, I've been in the business and I've been observing this for decades. It's very sad.
Now, how do you promote your songs?
See, every song that I record, I have my target audience. People who are very close to me. Some of the songs I recorded to, I should say, I have a core fan base. All right. So I make sure that the song gets to them. I have so many platforms that I send my music there. Andy, you need to see the report for my tune call, my streams, and my sales. It's amazing. It's amazing. So the people who love my art, who believe in what God has installed in me, they are following me closely.
You've not answered my question. How do you promote the songs?
I just keep it on. I'm not. Let me put it this way. Promotion is very expensive, and if you are not careful, promotion will be more than gambling to you. There are some songs that, Andy, I don't promote it at all. I don't promote them at all. You can witness that because it's hard. Promotion in this business is hard. It's very, very hard. You can bear with me with that. It's very hard. It's very hard. You can do all the logic. All right? Radio, newspaper, social media. You can do all the logic, but sometimes you won't get the magic. And it will tend to be a gambling for you. So I'm very skeptical when it comes to promotion. Very, very skeptical.
Then if you're very skeptical when it comes to promotion, how do you expect the songs to blow up?
But most of my songs are hits. So you have to ask me.
Okay, so how do you determine the hit? If you're saying most of the songs are hits, how do you determine them?
So there are some songs that promotes itself. Some songs are that powerful. Let me give you a typical example. A gentleman just recorded a song about 3 years ago, if I'm right. His name is Blessed.
Yeah, Blessed.
The song got nowhere. He was chasing radios from radio station to radio station. 3 years' time, Abu Broko's, the song sprout out. So there are some songs that no matter what you do, if the radio, it's a mindset. The radio presenters and the people in the business, they have mindset. We are one way. If they are following this artist, every time it's that very artist. But when you go to other countries, you can count 100 hit songs, So let me put it this way. After three years or so, the song sprout out. So I believe that if the song is good or if there is blessing on the song, no matter what you do, the song will come out.
Yes, I know. But what I'm saying is, you see, I've been listening to you. Do you know I've been very quiet because I've been following your lead?
Yeah.
I've been listening to you quietly. And the way you're talking about presenters and yes, they...
Are you offended?
No. Not at all.
Okay.
Why must I be offended? Feedback is very good. And here I sit. I read a lot of comments on social media. Both negative and positive. The stuff people write about me, sometimes I take them in good faith. Do you understand? No matter how bad it is. This morning, like this, I had to reply some messages on Facebook, on my timeline. And I thought that was positive feedback, although there was some criticisms, but that's fine. But based on what you said about presenters and some of them hailing foreign acts, especially in Nigeria, which you used as an example. But I am describing, I wanted you to describe how you promote the songs so that you don't backlash radio presenters, that people always paint them black. Sometimes it is not their fault. I mean, I'm asking this because how do you make your promotion? You've not been able to explain how you promote the songs via radio, or how you even send the songs, or the medium you use to communicate with the presenters, so they can also extend their hand or use their platforms to promote your songs.
Andy, I've worked with you in the past, right?
And I'm still working with you. Don't say in the past.
Yeah. I've worked with you on some songs that are all huge. I do my best, but I don't let the fever or the songs depress me that the song has to go at all cost, because I have more songs coming anyway. So I have this slogan that goes that me bonyum na wamba me bofofro. You understand? So I don't have only one. I'm not a one-time hit maker that I'm depressed that if that song doesn't go, my life is on it. You know, just put it there. With time, it will catch up. As a song is 20 years old and people are still playing it today, give it some time. Because if people are sleeping on you, what do? You kick them? No. If somebody wants to sleep, they will sleep on you no matter what you do. So that's why I said that there are so many people who have stepped into this business, thrown money in the drain, and they walked back and they never stepped back in music. All because of these kind of attitudes that somebody can take your money willingly and decide not to play the song. Is it no wickedness?
Yeah, there's wickedness. I mean, yeah.
So if you're not willing to work with the person, why do you take the person's money? You know, these are some of the things that, some of the cancer in the music industry.
But for me, I'm much more concerned about the promotion, because in one way or the other, someone sits on radio and no matter how much you pay him, whether you pay him or not, someone may not even have met you. All right? Someone doesn't even know you as a person, yet will sit on radio and blast your song day in, day out.
Every artist has a group of or team that they work with that strategically I can release this song, let's say the day, and I would decide to work with maybe urban radio, or I can decide to promote it only on talk shows. You can promote your songs through maybe presenters or DJs. It depends on what you, the artist, you're comfortable with. You cannot promote your song through everybody.
When was the last time you sent your song to a radio station for a promotion?
I don't remember.
You don't remember?
Yeah.
Okay, so in this case, when you release a song, how do you expect the presenters to know? Do you send broadcasts? Do you have a publicist?
If I go do drugs, how would the presenters know?
That's what I'm asking. Do you have a publicist? No, you've not answered my question.
I do. Yeah.
Okay. So what
handles those things?
Okay.
But I'm saying that if I do bad things, the radio will be the first spot that it will come out. What if I do good things? What if I do good music? Then the radio will sleep on it. That's how far we've come. If there's a talented art, an asset, a gifted person in a society, we sleep on them. But if they do bad things, then the radio, it will be all over the radio. I think we have to see good more than evil as people.
You mentioned core fans.
Yeah.
Who are your core fans?
I have about, let's say, 5,000 core fans, because every song that I put out there, that those downloads on, I use Amazon to check and Apple Music. That's the steady number, and I'm growing it day in and day out. So
So it's not only in Ghana, that's what you're saying?
Yeah, not only in Ghana. Yeah. They are the core fans. So that means every song that I put out there, I know that I'll get my 5,000 sales.
How do you describe these fans?
Some go over. They believe in the art. They believe in the gift that God has given me, and whatever that comes from me. Like me, I have some artists that I follow as well, and I believe in the gift that God has installed in them. So any song that they put out there, I have to get it at all cost. That's how it works.
You mentioned you were going to sue some radio presenters.
And initially...
Were you serious about it?
Yeah, I had you and Prince in mind.
This guy's crazy.
No.
You wanted to sue me?
Oh, of course. It will be amazing to have you in the court. I'm telling you. Because, Andy, you've done more harm than good. You see, of late, I don't want to mention name, but you come on radio.
Okay.
You have certain presenters, certain musicians that you play their song.
Okay.
And you know what I'm talking about?
No, tell me.
You don't?
No.
Okay.
That I play their songs every day.
I said, okay.
And I don't play your songs.
I said, okay.
Okay. When... Who
are
was
you
playing this song?
getting...
No. Who was playing this song?
I said...
No, who was playing this song? Which presenter was playing this song?
How did you get it?
Huh? Are you asking how I got it? Hey, okay, Charlie, we can go tonight. Hey, I think I'm very, I think I'm more girls. If you are not casting, we go party all night long. I say we go pop tonight. Hitz. I think I'm very, I think I'm more girls. More girls. We go party all night long. Charlie, me giant sanum se say me no for. Hey, DJ, but me sa kuaba. Ebi ana casturaba. Obi akonoba na wasuaba. Oju alegba. Doggy biscuit neri alewa. Abodam atine niso. Odefo was what in job. What time ya oju eniso. Ubetu mi ewumpo. Achi alege. Yeah, guru keteno de sa reggae. Ohini number one no part from a big boy. Mini size, ya take toy. Me whom I share my farmer come at Timothy. Who many summa Michelle one body. Charlie, we go pop tonight. I think I'm married, I think I'm more girls. We go party all night long. Can I confidently say you waste songs?
You see?
No, you've got very good songs.
We are playing games
so
here.
So it means you are sleeping on your own songs.
No. I just released Tricks and you are playing Sakwaba.
No. Do you remember who was playing the song?
So
because I remember I used to jam it here, go on enjoy.
No, when was the last time you played this song? Be very honest.
I think last week on Joy.
Last week?
I think, yeah. No, but this is my jam. I love it. I mean, you could even tell how I was singing along and rapping along.
I've never seen you tweet this song.
But why must I tweet it?
But I follow you on Instagram. But sometimes you tweet certain songs.
Well, some of them, not all.
So why
well, my producers do that, I don't.
So that's what I said earlier on. Me bonyum now I'm buffer.
And I'm about Tricks.
And I'm about Tricks. So keep playing this one. I have Tricks. And Tricks and one more. I'm another one. Then you start playing Tricks. So you people are playing mind games with me.
No, we're not. I think you really need to step up with your promotion, unless you are tired
Then talk to your colleagues that they shouldn't punish musicians who wants to promote.
Do you think they're punishing you?
Oh, it's like you playing mind games. It's because sometimes I understand. The owners of most radio stations are very wicked.
Owners?
Yes, they don't pay most of the presenters well. So the presenters or the DJs, most of them feed on art like artists to survive. And that is what is collapsing music. I can tell you that most of the people on radio, they don't even get most of them are not even on payrolls. So they just have to hunt talents. And if you don't respond to this depression, they'll go like, hey, but trust me, I think radio presenters, sometimes you have to be realistic, address the owners of various radio stations in Ghana. Most of them don't pay their workers well.
Right.
Most of them.
You've had
I don't want to mention names, but they are big. I know that when I start mentioning names, they'll come after me. But this is the hardcore truth.
Right.
They don't pay people on radio well. So trust me, I know people who work on radio who sometimes don't even have transportation to get to work. And because they love the work, they have to be at work anyway. So it's wickedness, it's evil. And above all, they don't pay the necessary royalties to the musicians that you use their product on radio day in and day out.
Well, I think with that,
is that the truth? No. Don't beat around it. Am I speaking the truth?
How do I know whether you're speaking the truth whilst I'm being paid well?
So, Andy, do you want to tell me that you don't know that most of the people on radio are not on payrolls?
Come on, how do I tell?
Andy,
here we are in this room. If I am paid and Sadiq sitting down there, no wait. If Sadiq is not,
is it your first time hearing this?
This may not be the first time, but what I'm saying is that this is highly irrelevant. First
just
of all,
give me yes or no.
No.
Is it the first time hearing this?
And I'm saying,
then I'm speaking the truth.
Well, it could be saying the truth.
So if they are being paid well,
what I'm saying is,
if they are being paid well,
continue. Are you listening to what I'm
they
saying?
They will focus on talent.
What I'm saying is that with this conversation you're bringing up, how do I tell? How do I tell how much you are being paid, or who knows how much you have in your account?
The owners of these media houses, they need prayers.
Okay, so now let's focus.
People come on radio, especially some. It's not that they are crazy, And how much do companies pay for commercials on radio? How much?
You seem to be taking me away from why you came
I just
here.
want to hit, the nail right at the right place. The owners of radio stations and TV stations, most of them are very, very wicked. Put everyone who works at your station on a payroll.
Now, do presenters come to you complaining?
Sorry?
Do presenters come to you complaining?
That's why I said I work with them hand in hand. Sometimes some of them don't even have transportation to work.
All right, good. Now, you've had your fair share of criticisms with people backlashing you about arrogance. What do you do to merit these kind of complaints?
I like it. I feel proud when they say I'm arrogant. It's better than he's cheap. In Ghana, when you can stand on your toes and your left from right, they'll tag you, he's too pompous, he's too arrogant. It's better than he's cheap. And if somebody wants to, just like these young bloggers that has sprouted out, you will be here, somebody will go and put your song online, play sponsored ad on it. When you block them, then they start backlashing you that you are arrogant, you are this. Some of them, when you release song, they'll put it on their platform. Then they will get paid. So you want me to leave, and one day you people will come on radio and say, oh, we need money to go and pay Kontihene's hospital bill. Hell no. I'll fight the truth till my last breath.
Right. Now, some comments are coming in for you. This one is from Yofi Eisen. He's a radio presenter in the Western region. He says, Kontihene is being very ungrateful this morning. Did he say we don't play his songs when he releases them? Ask him if he promotes his songs. I've called him a number of times just to send me his songs. Ask him if he's been sending the songs. He should stop blaming people and do promotions. Ask him when was the last time he sent a song to a DJ or presenter, even in Tadi. You see, he can't even answer how he promotes his songs. Well, this one is from Yofi Eisen. I beg your pardon. So people are sending. Well, my uncle is also sending. Well, Mr. Isaac Osu is saying that. I like the way you're quizzing the guy in the studio. Continue to push him. Get him to retract his accusations because he hasn't proven anything. Okay. Okay. Now let me get on Twitter and read some more. I'm sure you may have tons. I'm sure there'll be a lot of comments for you on Twitter. Okay. Kontihene is still my guest in the studio. Now, Kwamnali Polipo says, ask Kontihene Pa, if you know some presenter, DJ, radio station, mention their names and stop what you're saying. Okay, now Rich Souls 1 says, the big man want to blame someone unnecessarily for his laziness. Coca-Cola is still advertised. Now you. Now, Ella Wenam says, what is wrong with Kontihene? Interested in promoting a song or attacking the radio and presenters? Kelly Polipo comes out, say, continue controversy, like the Don and Concosa, he always frees his mind. Etun J says, and it does to continue spitting the truth, but me, I think the media currently focuses more on the fresh young artists than the old artists. We can't blame them because the young ones need the airplay and attention more than the senior artists. Eagle 7 says, and it does to please tell continue, Asasa isn't 20 years old. He should say it's almost 20 years old because 20 years ago we didn't know him. The song was released in the early 2000s. We know how hip life started, boss. Okay. Okay, so I think these are the few ones that have come in. Okay, good morning, Andy. Continue. I love your song so much. By the way, but the only advice I can give is when you do a song, do well to promote it rather than staying cool, expecting presenters to play it. I love you so much. I want to know your social media handles. I'm Humble J inside Kaswa. And please tell him to answer your questions. He's just talking about things that are not necessary because Nigerians go the extra mile to get their songs played. You don't sit at home and drink sobolo and expect your songs to be a hit, brother. Wake up because you are a good composer. Yeah, Kontihene is a very good composer. Hi, Mr. Andy Dosty. That's great. Having the legend Kontihene on your show. I love the way he's expressing himself and all that. He said there's truth too. We love out of the country craft more than our own. Let's support our own Ghana. And with the upcoming two needs helps too. I'm K Blinks from, you see, this is the same problem. You sit in your house and say you need help. You're upcoming. Whilst the upcoming ones are bringing their songs. Oh dear. Oh, Benkuman. And it does the please ask Kontihene if you still have beef with Kwakesi, William Smith from Shukura. Mami I Blog says, I don't record desperate songs that I have to chase. Respect to man like Kontihene, but why is he speaking like a preacher? I love him. He's speaking like a preacher. Kontihene, we are about wrapping up. So will you answer some of the questions that have come up?
I won't disclose my promotional strategies because music, we have inside politics in it as well. Let me give you this example. If you disclose it, maybe you can. Most of the presenters work with DJs, so you can go like sometimes you can use the two of them because it will be very expensive. You have to choose one. So sometimes you don't really disclose your strategies. The only thing is that you make sure that the song has reached its own, timeline. So I won't disclose that. That's why I didn't give you a direct answer to that.
Right.
But music travels than an artist. I'm not sure that Patapaa went to Nigeria to promote one corner. You understand? You do it in your own way. Sometimes you get the fire. Anyone who has been into this business for a very long time, if you are desperate to promote each song, you go bankrupt.
But how can you tell whether he used social media to promote it? Just as you're saying that you do not want to disclose.
No, songs travel more than you do. Songs travel more than anything. So sometimes you have to know the strength of the song and how people are accepting it. Sometimes there are some songs that people are not getting the vibe now. Leave it alone. Because if you're not careful, you throw your whole life money in it. And if the song is not catching up, give any money that you have to a presenter. It won't go anywhere. But when the time is right, the song will catch its own fire. I'm not beating around the bush. This is music business. If you are not careful, if money goes, it doesn't come back. It's not like I'm going to buy tomatoes. If nobody buys it, I'm going to eat it. You can throw money out there. If the song doesn't catch up, who loses? Where are you going to get your money from? So we have strategies.
Right. Now, Yofi Eisen asked a question about promotion in Takoradi, and that he has personally asked you to send your songs to him, yet you've not even answered the call yet.
He called me or what?
Well, that I can tell. But he says he has asked you. So as to whether he called or sent a message, that I can tell.
I don't have any idea about that.
Do you send your songs to Takoradi?
Of course. Nano Tujando and Kwame B has been doing that thing for me for years. So I don't know what he's talking about.
Mm-hmm.
Or he wants to say that Nano Tu is not doing his work in Tadi, so I should fire him. No.
Okay. So, do you have friends in the industry?
No.
You don't have any friend in the industry?
No.
how do you get them to feature on your songs?
Feature. I'm too hot to be on a song by myself. If I like working with the younger ones, but featuring, I'm not a fan of remix and featuring.
No, but you've done
Once in a
features
while.
with Kwesi P, you've done features with Dada KD, you've done features with Kofi B.
But
They are not young artists.
I'm saying that I'm not a fan of featuring. Check some records.
I just mentioned. I've
No,
mentioned 4.
No, there are some albums that you see each song has been featured, but I don't do that. I hardly feature people. You know about this.
So what I'm asking is, if they are not your friends, how do you get them to feature on the songs?
It's business. Music
Okay.
is business. If the person is not your friend and you need a vibe on it, you just.
So what happens to the royalties? Do you share it based on business principles?
We don't have that mechanism in Ghana here, and that's the problem.
But
that
your
I
songs are on
raised.
iTunes.
Yes.
Yes. So how do you share the royalties?
And
Once
I'm
the person has featured for you?
We have a producer royalty system that any work that you do, you have to log in and just. I think who was educating me about? Posiji was educating me about this. We have a platform that you have to log in and take your royalties. It's just like when Joy FM upload my music video on YouTube. I have to go and tell my broker that song is mine. So although it will be on your page, but I will get paid.
No, I understand you. I mean, I'm discussing the partnership with you. Let's say I feature you on my song, or you feature me on a remix of Asasa or Tricks. Now, Tricks is out. It's enjoying airplay. It's on YouTube. It's on other digital platforms. Now, what happens to the royalties? I'm supposed to take my share.
See.
Supposing I'm the producer, how do you pay me?
This is how it works. I don't have to be saying this or educating this on radio, but
You must be educating people.
if I put a song Kontihene featuring Yapono Dedede on iTunes, automatically Yapono's name has been mentioned on the platform. So whenever that they take royalties from the song from any of the platforms, automatically if Yapono too has a broker who he has submitted his works to, automatically he gets paid. But if he doesn't
on that song,
that's how it works. So if I feature you, Andy Dosty, on your song, if you feature me, automatically you will write Andy Dosty featuring Kontihene. But my brokers are always chasing songs or streams that bears my name,
right,
and take royalties for me. That's how it works. So if you feature someone, automatically you cannot hide the person's name from it. You just have to add it to it. And if the person is on any of the digital platform brokers, they have to make sure that you get paid.
Now, you were saying you don't have friends.
No.
Why don't you have friends in the industry?
Is a friend's good thing?
Sorry?
Is it a good thing to have friends?
Why is it not a good thing to have friends?
I don't think so.
So when you are in
Strictly
need,
business.
when you are in need, who do you turn to?
I have my Bible. I have family. What will I get from friends? Trouble, issues, problems, drugs? No.
Do people turn to you when they are in need?
Of course.
Don't they have Bibles?
In need.
Why don't you ask them to go take their Bibles?
Please, choices. It's choices.
Right. Kontihene, thank you very much for coming. I've enjoyed this interview. Let me continue reading the messages before.
Hold on. Before you wrap up.
No, we've not wrapped up.
Are
yet,
you aware that I'm promoting Tricks?
Yeah, hold on.
But you've been sitting here playing all my old songs.
Please. I have a strategy of how I conduct my interviews. We want to discuss it.
You
I
are
said
not
before
being
we
fair
wrap
in
up,
this business,
please.
Andy.
Good morning, Andy Dosty. Those DJs and presenters saying artists should send their songs. I have one question. When Jay-Z, Chris Brown, and all the foreign superstars release a song, do they send it to them before they start playing it on radio?
Thank you.
Very good question.
Thank you.
Principes. Okay, I don't know the name. What's the principle? It says if legends release songs, they don't need promotion. Kontihene is beyond promotion. The man is here talking about how he promotes his songs, and you are saying he doesn't need promotion. He says you even disclose it. Nastarik says, make him write the songs for you to sing, Andy Dosty. I'll be so grateful. He's a very good songwriter. He continues saying, Andy Dosty, continue. Just admit you don't promote your songs. Okay. I think we all have choices, as he said. Iris Naki said, continue speaks as if he's sleeping. And he does his voice anyways. Keep the good music coming. Continue with Day You're Back. Park of Idinobil says, I'm feeling the guy. Big up Hitzfm. Slicker Bespoke. Hey, Pius, the ladies when he says, continue. I feel his music and vibes. Kekeli Clothing, big bro, love your music. Keep the good work. Kekeli Clothing, Darkuman. Heaven Boy, Senior Bro, Otabil, my people, 2 o'clock we will be here. Okay, right. Asante Yamicha Richards is quite unfortunate, but Kontihene has hit the nail very well. Nana Appiah, Kontihene, no size. Oh, no. I like that. Clergy Singles, I think he lived out of the country. He's playing. Nanekia comes back to say, Kontihene, your tracks are dope. Keep it up. Hit the nail. Ini Kelvin Ekpo says, good morning, Andy. I think Nigerians are becoming an easy target for artists that aren't doing well. Sounds like Nigerians are always the reasons for their predicament. Ini Kelvin Ekpo said, this year, I hardly hear Nigerian songs on radio. Yet still, they won't let Nigerian artists rest. Young B Nation, Andy, please ask Kontihene, did he dream to become a pastor? He says he has his Bible. That must tell you he reads it. Daniel Kemes says, if you see how Opana was performing hard in Nigeria, still they don't mind him. It's like Ghanaians don't support Ghanaians. And the chick just said, truth you bro with the DJ pay. Stephen G. Bobby Vance, I like the way he's talking. Heaven Boy Senior said, your boatable said, Brandy, please, the people saying we should support our own. How many Ghanaian songs are on their phones? Senior Petty said, Kontihene is behaving like an underground artist. Then it means it's good. I mean, underground artists are hungry. And they want success. Sky Chisel said, Kontihene, Massa, go home and sleep because you are confused. You just want to create media publications. Yabu and Appiah, great guy. Senior Petty said the complaints are too much. I'm not surprised. That's actually the trend for the old guys. Whenever they want to bounce back or struggling to be back, it's not him alone. Listen to TikTok, XDO, etc. It's only Samini who's not complaining. Dadon, please close the door. Thank you. So, why tricks?
There is too much tricks going on in our society, from relationship to politicians to pastors. See, we have to call A and B. If you are not into something, or if you can come out with the truth, don't try to play games on people's mind. Tricks is a social issue. Things that is going on, the rot, the canker that is going on in the society. Even Obama Pelkrano Ajusika. You know that you don't love me, then you tell me to send you mobile money. Does this make sense?
Money are you come, Charlie?
I also come. You see, politician can be. See, politician can mount a platform and just say things that is not possible, and lie as if we were born yesterday. A radio presenter can be on radio, sitting in front of a very beautiful microphone, will tell me that he doesn't know that some people are on radio, they don't get paid. And he will tell you that he knows that most of the people who works at the radio station are not on payroll. These are all tricks, So let's call a spade a spade. You want to tell me that somebody is in Takrady, he has Cardi B's music, but he doesn't have Kontihene's music, and he's testing on radio to tell me that I should come to Takrady and send my songs to. These are all tricks.
You may not even know how Cardi B promotes her song across Africa.
So you want to tell me Cardi B has been sending? See, these are some of the things.
Well, it could be. How do you? No, it could be. What are you talking about? We were here when Two-Face and Dimanche were sending their records, right?
Literally, it's possible.
No. I'm saying, how do you know?
Literally, it's possible.
It's possible.
Literally, it's possible.
Now that we have been playing,
Andy,
why do we? Where can I do this? Yes.
See, that's saying.
Well, he has a point. No, he has a point. But what I'm asking
trying to
is,
speak on
the
the
man is
issues.
trying to speak.
He's trying to speak. Allow him to speak.
Put the heckle him.
Allow him.
Go. Don't come and heckle him. Go. Today we'll let you talk.
I know Krekumate is listening, so I don't want to heckle.
Yes. So allow the gentleman to speak. Allow the gentleman to speak.
See these young guys who wake up at dawn, play on radio stations, and they are not on payroll.
Why are you diverting the whole thing again? We are discussing.
If you pay them well, they will give us pressure. We will be able to promote our songs, and they will be able to play quality music.
So we have become their daily bread.
Sorry?
We have become their
That is the hardcore truth. This is the hardcore truth, and it's pure wickedness. Go and find out from their accountant how much they take from institution, the telecos, for one LPM. You see? Pure evil.
Okay, so now, go and check his ID card. What are you talking about?
No, baby, you mentioned me that.
Who mentioned me that? Charlie, hold on. Okay, so your fee is back. It says, you see, he's lying. Now, not to jump.
Tell him not to play tricks on me.
No. Hold on. Let me read. Let me finish reading. It says, Nana Tujando just came back to Tadi like 2 months ago. We have new breed of DJs and presenters here in Takrady. I took his number from Albert, the manager of Nero X, and I called him not just once, but several times. And please tell him I don't even play foreign songs, and he needs not to come to Tadi before I can have his songs. He can send them through mail. He's just not serious.
See, he is not serious. The people that I owe, if they inform him, he'll be the first person to break the news. You understand? But if I'm doing good music, he's now the last person to discover them. Tell him that he's not serious. Not at all. He's not serious. If I do bad thing, he'll be the first person as a journalist to be on radio. I pray that the people that I owe, they won't go and disclose it to him. He'll be the first person to break the news.
On
if
Instagram,
I'm doing good music, he's the last person to know.
Kontihene has been my guest. And this is his new song. He was singing. Are you now switching to singing?
Andy, you are acting as if you don't know the magnitude of my talent.
Oh, I mean, someone is listening. You see, now Kontihene, you're acting as if everyone listening must know everything whilst you are here. You didn't just come.
Andy, you are in
thinking
Ghana. You are in Ghana, and you don't know the magnitude of my gift.
Please.
You are now singing.
Continue.
promoted about 8 songs with you.
Continue.
You are telling me I'm now singing. But you know that I sing.
Please listen. Listen to me carefully. Listen to me. Look at me.
Don't play tricks on me.
No. Now listen to me.
We have 2 types.
Excuse me, Kwesi. Because of time, please. Okay. No interjections. Now, one thing I want you to understand is that there are principles, lay down principles. Here I sit. This is the first time someone is even hearing me speak on the radio. So, it doesn't matter the magnitude of your talent. This is the first time someone is hearing tricks. It doesn't matter. Someone is hearing your name for the very first time. Let's give them that doubt.
Can I also ask you a question?
Go ahead.
If suppose Jay-Z was here and you're playing his song, can you ask him, is it your first?
Why can't I ask him?
Are you now singing?
Yes, why won't I ask him?
Wow.
Why, if I've never heard?
You're a very bold journalist.
Why won't I ask him?
Then let me answer you. Yes, I'm the one singing.
Thank you. I didn't ask you whether you were the one. I asked you, why are you now shifting to singing? That's it. It's a very simple question.
I've been singing all my life.
It could be that you've stopped
rapping.
My
music.
What if you've decided to stop rapping?
Don't play tricks on me this morning.
Tricks?
Please.
Okay, let me play tricks.